Hello everybody, my name is Chandra and this is my second video. In the previous video we have discussed on basic of coding and let's continue our journey with the data preparation. If you don't watch my previous video, then please watch it out so you can more uh, learn this better. So data preparation can be defined as you have pre-processed the data. For example, uh, if you want to cook a vegetable, you cannot directly cook it. You have firstly wash it and then you can cut it, then you can start cooking. So just like that, you want to prepare your data for the further operation. So in the data preparation we have something like how to add an index field if you don't have in that, if it can be required in the future, how to change a misleading field value. It can also uh, interrupt, like it can lead to mis information. How to re-express categorical field, we can also learn this, and how to standardize numerical field, and lastly how to identify outliers. So let's get to jump into this agenda one by one. Firstly we have how to add an index field. So in the index filling we just have to, as it is written here, using pandas we can achieve this easily by adding a column on the range of rows. So we just have to add a row. So for that let's open a Jupyter notebook for this. Okay, it is loading. Let's close this. Also this all code will be available in the description of this video, so after completing this you can check it out by yourself. Okay, so let's make a new file for this exercise. We can rename it data preparation. Yeah. Okay, so firstly we will have a raw file. Okay, raw file could be like let's label it. So how to add index field. By just clicking B you can have executable cell here that can execute. So firstly we will import pandas as field. Okay. And then let's see what we have here. Elias, we don't take this silly names. We can have something good, like let's make our own data frame. For that we have to need a data which will be in the dictionary, and let's make a dictionary. We can continue with let's do something else. Let's make a wind city. Okay. And their name like is Indor. Is Indor, or could be Delhi, can be Bhopal, can be Kashmir. Okay. By the way, it's and we can have city and there the we'll just work with this. Okay. So if we'll just print data, we can have this. Make it for the data frame is equal to pd. We can use the library pandas, and we just have to write data frame and pass this data. Okay, okay, there's an error. I done something wrong. Pd is not defined. Okay, now let's look at pd dot head. So we have by the way, pandas by default to set the indexing, but it is not in the data. As you can see, I'm just showing it temporarily for the visualization purpose. So let's do something. Let's get indexing. So we will just do nothing. We will add a df, a new column which name will be index, okay, which is equals to df, okay, for range from 1 to length of our df plus 1, because it's starting from the indexing 0, and let's see df not. So as you can see we have an indexing here from 1 2 3 4. This indexing is starting from 0 and this is from 1. You can manipulate it by yourself. So this is first topic that we have covered. Okay, what is the next topic? How to change misleading field value. Misleading field value can cause a wrong interpretation about data, and we cannot, sometimes we cannot afford it. So we have to remove this misleading field, like we have the n value. This can also make our data very ugly, make our data really looking, and we can have error in future. So how to change misleading field value? To change misleading value or incorrect field value dataset using Python, you can use pandas library for efficient data manipulation. So let's have one more file. Let's take df2 to pd dot read. We have one file here. I thought it would be good for file. Yes. .csv df. So as you can see, we have in experience an n value. Okay, we have also an n value here. We can change an n value with many ways. We can replace it by the mean value of these, okay, and this. So how can we do that? We will just simply do df2 dot okay, df2 equal to df2 dot fill and a function. We have a fill and a function, and we can just fill it by the constant value. Let's suppose we use the, we have a 12 instead of this n here. As you can see, to remove this particular thing, you have firstly pass it to the integer, so it can be converted into integer. Then you can convert this in the numerical. It will be looking good. And suppose you want to fill the na, df2, let's get it back. We have again this misleading values. Now we'll just do some mathematical operation, like simple operation like mean value. So data mean equals to df. We just need a column name. Suppose we want score. We'll just copy it out and paste it here. Now just simply type mean, and we have a data mean here. We need a math library for this. Code math. Let's see. Why is that happening? Okay, we have a df2. My bad. And let's take a data mean. So we have a mean of 7.5. So we can easily put this in the n value. df2 equal to df2 dot df2. We can simply use the field and not in this, on the whole columns. Just want this on the only this particular column. Dot field and in the data mean. Okay. So now df2. So as you can see, we have a field and at replace this n value in the using the mean and using a simple operation. Okay, so you can sometimes you can't do that. You can also, if you want to learn about field n, you can field n pandas. We have a documentation also here, or some is navigated. Okay, we have a backfill, bfill, ffill. These are the methods we can use. To use this method, we just have to type the method. Suppose we want to use the 9.9 from this to here, and let's do this. df2 is equals to df2. Let's get this. We can use the forward filling dot fill na. Okay, so how can we do that? Method equals to field. Okay, I got syntax is syntax. We have a syntax error. Let's do something with the one. can you score out of 10? Yeah, like video में आएगा. Okay, let's replace it with determining. What's happening? It is not detecting that to df2. Why is that? But df2 out of score. Let's do this with the test score. Is it running? Not running. Again value आएगा. We cannot have this. So as we can see, this is running from this 9.9 here. We can have a limit here, so it will just forward field to the some limit, like we will limit this to the 1 with something. Okay, so in the first place we have the 9.9 and this will be forward fielded, and then again it will have a limit of 1, so it is stopped here. So this is how we can change misleading field values. Let's see another topic, how to re-express categorical field. So categorical field, we can categorize the data in the like this. For example, let's have a one data frame. Okay, let's remove this all. Let's have a new file. Okay. Notebook. The topic is how to express categorical field. So let's look at this. Now let's import our pandas as PD, and let's read file into data frame pd dot read csv. We have a csv of let's take this weather by cities, for example. Weather by, we will just group it. So CS and df dot head. So we have a basically only 4 values we have it. Why is that? Let's get an entire df. So we have 11 values, and now let's go through the process. Okay, so we want to categorize it. To categorize it, we can categorize it by doing the group by, as we can see here, df group by city. So new df, let's store this in the data frame city group into df dot group by, I hope the syntax is right. Yes, group by city. Now just look at city group. So here we have an object related to city group. So how can we get this city group? We can use the for in loop for city and city df in city group print city and print city df. Okay, so as you can see, we have a Mumbai, we have a New York. This can be look like this: New York, Mumbai price categorized by the city. We have the basically to just separate it out and gives the key value pair. So this is the key New York. And okay, so now we will look at how to standardize numeric field. So what does a standardize mean? We can have some values in the, like, let me show you. Standardized numeric field involves scaling the data. so that it has a mean of 0 and the standard deviation of 1. It's basically use the mean value 0, that gives the best like structure. Let me give you an example. We have a this like structure. Okay, so it will just get the mean to 0, so the normal will be here, and all the values will be lie in a val manner. It will convert from the data around the mean. So this is the mean value formula, or use as let us go, you can see xi minus xi, whatever the value we have in the table, and u, that is mean, and this is the standard deviation. So we have a, let's do some numerical operation here, and we can go with the new file. Okay. So the new file will contain standardization. Okay, firstly we will import our pandas as before as pd, and now we will just so now we will have to look at data. We have one, we have this home price. Let's look at this home prices. Pd dot read xl home price dot xlsx into the data frame. Now what happened? Okay, spelling mistake. Let me run this. Let's make a standardization for this particular values. We have an area, we have an prices here. So for the standardization, we can just simply use the manual thing that we have this formula here. So for the area, it's going to equal to AF. Let's copy it here. AF area dot AF area minus df area dot mean here, df dot okay mean, and this whole value will get divided to df area dot st dot st. Now let's look at stf again. What's the problem? Attribute error. Area. Let's comment this. Check this. Error. We have the right attribute, right? Df area not being df dot. What does it showing? Attribute error. We have done something wrong. I don't think it's going to be st. Let's check it out. Pandas standard deviation. Index is std. I thought we have to use std here. So let's do this. Yes. So as you can see, it is around the mean value. And the standard deviation, it will also make a like structure. If in the further video, upcoming video, we will check the graphical representation of it. Let's move further, and this is how to identify outliers. So outliers are data points that significantly differ from other observation. Identifying outliers is essential for data cleaning and pre-processing, as they can skew analysis or model. Suppose we have to analyze for the analysis on height basis. So if we have the mostly heighted person, then it will change the mean value of it. We cannot perform a population on that type of data. We have to know the outliers, because outliers can change the value too far from the actual. So identifying we will simply again same lines keywords as PD. Okay. How can we identify outliers? Suppose we have a data frame. Let's have a data like this. Age, we have 20. Let's suppose we have age, and age is somewhere is 12, 14. So let's change it 1 by 1, 4, 5, 1, and 9. So this data can be look like a consistent data, but there is not looking like something outlier. And let's have some outliers here. Let's have a height. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see the height. Sorry, 4.5 something, and 5.0. We can have 4.6 also. Have a 6.0, and suppose someone has a 9.0. That can be look like an outlier. And data frame. Df equals to pd dot data frame. We just put the data into it. Df. Okay. We have an outlier here, as you can see, 9.0. So how could we know this outlier? We can simply, let's add another cell. So just we can have a threshold. We can use the maximum threshold. For that, threshold will it's nothing but it will contain the quantile of this data. Okay, what is quantile? pd dot df. Suppose we want to perform a height. Then quantile. That will just 0.9. Let's take 0.95%. Maximum threshold. So let's see what it will give the output. Why it is not working? Type here. This. Again, we have an error. As always, it is telling us this is the string value. So let's have an integer value here. Okay. Now let's see what will happen with this. Let's get it. So we have a threshold of 8.399. Let's just remove the outliers. We will just print it out, filter it out like df. We want that particular data, that is suppose we want the height that is above this maximum threshold. Okay, let's see. Okay, so again, why do we have error like that? Is less greater than maximum threshold. What is happening here? we have okay, we have this. That's the right thing. Firstly, we have to filter it out by just using the true false statements. I just done this. So I think so. Okay, so it will tell you what are the outliers. Like this is telling us this 9.0 is an outlier. You can also find the minimum outlier. Like if we don't have it here, let's make a change in this data frame. Suppose we have a person who has a 1.1 height. So we can have minimum threshold here df, which is in height dot to quantile, which will get the plus minus 0.5 of the, and we will just print it out minimum threshold. Okay, just comment it. We have 4.2 and we will also have 4.2. So just do that, simply typing df height that is less than minimum threshold. We have only one height, that is 4.5. Okay, I don't have to show the one. Yes, we have one, so it is not updated, and this is the height we